Most people think that if someone never posts pictures online, they're shy, insecure, or hiding something. But psychology says the exact opposite is usually true, and what it reveals about them is way deeper than you think. Think about it. In a world where everyone uploads selfies, food photos, gym pics, travel highlights, and every tiny milestone, there's a small group of people who post nothing. No selfies, no celebrations, no look at me moments. Nothing. Why? What is happening psychologically that makes someone completely step away from the digital stage everyone else is performing on? Most people assume it's insecurity, but the truth? It's something far more uncommon and far more powerful. Because here's what most people will never tell you. The people who post the least often understand themselves the most. Let me explain. Psychologists have a term called approval addiction. It's the emotional craving for likes, comments, validation, attention, even from people who don't matter. And guess what? The more someone posts online, the more likely they are to fall into approval addiction without realizing it. But people who rarely post aren't missing out. They're actually avoiding a psychological trap that billions of people have fallen into. So what exactly do these people know or see that others don't? Let's break down the real psychology behind people who stay invisible online. A. They choose privacy over popularity. People who don't post pictures often score higher in something called privacy orientation, meaning they prefer to control what others know about them. But here's the twist. This isn't insecurity, it's emotional intelligence, because they understand something powerful. Your peace grows in proportion to what you keep private. While others chase likes and validation, these individuals chase clarity and control. They don't need an audience to approve their life. They approve it themselves. B. They have a stronger sense of self. Psychologists call this self-concept clarity, knowing who you are without needing the world to tell you. People who post less tend to score higher in this. Think about it. If you're secure in your identity, if you know what matters to you, if you don't feel the need to perform, why would you broadcast your life to strangers? Their confidence isn't loud. It's quiet and stable. C. They have secure confidence, not performative confidence. There are two types of confidence. Fragile confidence needs likes, attention, reassurance. Secure confidence exists even when no one is watching. People who rarely post pictures lean heavily towards the second type. They don't need applause. They don't need reactions. They don't need validation to feel valuable. They're not hiding from the world. They simply refuse to perform for it. D. They're deep thinkers, not show-offs. Another psychological marker, they usually have something called an internal locus of evaluation, which means they judge themselves by their standards, not society's. They don't post every meal, every outfit, every moment because they don't need to. They think before they share. They prefer meaningful conversations over digital noise. They value presence over performance. These are people who live their lives first and never document them. E. They understand the digital illusion. Here's the biggest one. People who stay quiet online often understand social comparison theory, the idea that humans constantly measure their worth against others. And social media amplifies this by 1,000%. You're not comparing yourself to real life. You're comparing yourself to curated perfection. Filters, angles, lighting, highlights, edits. People who rarely post, they see right through the illusion. They know it distorts reality. They know it breeds insecurity. They know it weakens self-worth. So instead of participating in the performance, they walk away from the stage entirely. They choose peace over attention, presence over performance, reality over illusion. Here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Some people are addicted to being seen. Others are strong enough to live without it. And the second group is growing quietly, even if you never see them online. So The next time you meet someone who never posts pictures, don't assume they're shy, insecure, or antisocial. Psychology actually suggests they might be more grounded, more self-aware, less approval-seeking, more emotionally secure, more introspective, more confident, and far more independent than the average social media user. They don't need to be seen to feel seen. They don't need attention to feel significant. They don't need an audience to feel valuable. That's real confidence, the kind that doesn't shout. It just exists. Most people will ignore this and stay trapped in the cycle of online validation. Don't be most people. Your life won't change until your psychology does. Analyze this, reflect on it, and decide what kind of confidence you want for yourself.